do your research. So have a look online and see what jobs you want to apply for, and then just research as much as you can about it.
Even if you don't know what job you really want to go for, it's really good to, do your U session, do your aptitude test and find out what jobs are actually available to you. And then you can go from there, research what you want and then pick from there, really.
Do some study before you're ready for the aptitude test, because that test will determine which job you're going to do in the Army or Defence.
So you don't really require a technical background. As soon as you get to the school, they teach you the baseline of the science that you need to know behind it, and then they just build you up from there.
Yeah, like any sort of relevant skills you'll be taught, basically. So it's always good to have an understanding for your sort of personal knowledge, but they teach you everything you need to know.
Yeah, for information system technician, even if you don't know about computers, they will teach you everything from the beginning. Like this is the keyboard, this is mouse, this is a monitor. So it is pretty much like from the scratch. So it is easy to pick up the knowledge.
So it's a really diverse area that we can work in. We can literally work in any type of environment. You could work in from a nice cushy office to out into the boondocks, really, like anywhere, from the beaches to the scrub. You could work outfield just as comfortably as you could in an office, really.
And I suppose that works for all three of you in your job roles as well. When you're looking at communications and ICT roles, I suppose you'd think you'd be working behind a desk or, at an office, but there is quite a large outdoors component to your job role as well.
Yeah, the amazing setup you can have out in the field is just the exact same as a classroom, yeah.
So our job is actually start when we go outfield or deploy, and once we go out, it could be whether in the building or maybe out in the bushes. So it just depends where you deploy or where you go on exercise.
Same goes for you, Lucky?
Yeah, definitely. Our job's primarily done outfield, so at the tactical level, I'd say it's about 70 to 80% field work, and then the rest is sort of training in the back at base environment, but not necessarily just indoors. You'll be training outdoors too.
Just how diverse all the different environments you can work in. As I mentioned before, I've worked in environments where we've been on the beach, where you haven't seen a tree for God knows, into a classroom, into a field where you've set up millions of tents. It's just, you don't know where you'll be working from, one day to the next, really.
Yeah, definitely variety for me. Like, you could work anywhere from a ship to on land or in a strategic location. It's quite different.
Yeah, you get opportunity to go to different countries as well, and then plus the amount of skills and knowledge you get throughout this job is incomparable. So for me, it's if anything goes wrong with the server or laptop and no one can fix it, I would like to step in, and then when I fix any issue, and after that, the feeling is beyond words. I fixed that issue and no one else could fix it. So I'm just a competitive man. I just like to be best in my job.
Yeah, fantastic. What would you guys say is the most rewarding part of your jobs?
Oh, I'd say, the people that you meet in the Army, and they can stay with you for quite a long time. It's really a mateship that you don't really have anywhere else, which is pretty remarkable, I think.
Yeah, definitely being able to work with people from all different backgrounds, just going across to working with combat teams, like infantry one day and then working with Cav the next, it's pretty good.